Let's go.
Top of the week. We back at it again. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Coming back from a long, extended weekend, holiday weekend. How was your weekend?
It was good. It was good. I mean, it's getting to it. I can't complain.
Get into it.
With family, how could I ever complain?
Even though we had it off, it felt like we were still working while we was not working.
Unfortunately, that's that's a fruitful life. You know what I'm saying? A life of just fruitful
labor
is something that you have to just know it's a part of the journey. It's already written.
Yep.
So it's all for the greater good.
That it is. That's how you got to look at it. You got to look at it with a good lens perspective.
I mean, because last night you stayed up to what, 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then when we got upstairs, you said that was fun.
What was fun? For the people that don't know, they think we just went upstairs and had fun.
Yeah, let's elaborate. So, so basically, we finally got Lika back in the stew.
Back in the stew.
Knocked out 2 tracks.
EP on the way.
And that's the smile we want to see. That only comes after the fruit of the labor.
Yes, but it's fun labor, so it doesn't really feel like intensive labor.
That's what I'm saying, because you enjoy doing it. So, yeah, man, stay tuned. We definitely have 2 tracks.
They're 2 in a possible. We got 2 in a possible.
That's true. That's a fact. Yeah. So
just looking to collaborate with some artists, some other artists. So I think that's kind of the holdup right now. Is just
that's a great segue, because Lika during the week, I want to say that was Saturday or that was Friday. That was Saturday. Yeah, that was Saturday. Yeah. During the weekday, or the weekend, I should say. So Lika was on live, and she was watching her music review, and I'm like, and I noticed she's been tapped into this person for a while now, like watching her reviews. So I'm like, Lika, why you don't submit the music? She's like, yeah, you think I should submit Zaddy? I'm like, duh, like what they taxing? I'm like, let's get it. So we do the review. In the review, we watching the song. As she does a review, everybody in the comments is going crazy. No negative reviews. And then she has emotion. She has emotion in her room. And not only that, it was the positive, organic feedback as far as like, I don't know, what's her name again? Or what's her channel?
Oh, that was doing the music review? Yeah. Ty Marie.
So Ty Marie, shout out to Ty Marie. It was her natural reaction for me that I was like, that's what I look for, is the movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And instantly, the first 3 or 4 seconds when that beat came on, she said, oh.
Yeah. She said, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So,
and if you don't know what we're talking about, go check out our social media pages. You can see a live recording of Ty reviewing a Zaddy. And, just everybody's thoughts and how they felt about it. So, but to kind of rewind, just to kind of align with today's topic, which is building a small community?
Building with a small community.
Building with a small community. So basically what happened is I've been watching a lot of people that review music live. And that right there is a small community, if you think about it. And so he was like, stop watching and submit your music. And, at a point, I was going to submit my music.
When? That's the thing. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. How long was you trying to? You've been watching her page for a while now. And so it was more so I had to push you off the cliff. It's water down there. You're going to be all right, man. Experience something. Live a little bit. And I pushed you off, and you should have saw the response of her face and Seven's face. they was over there like,
yeah, we were glued.
Ecstatic, and it was good because even the chat room was like, nah, this shit. I mean, I'm talking about at least 15 to 20. Ah, this hard. Ooh, I can see the music video for this. So it's like, yeah, that's.
Sometimes you just gotta jump off and just do it, especially if you've been tapped in and watching it for a while.
And I thought what was cool about it is, and I'm gonna tell you, I told my homie Mike West this today. I said, man, the difference between the women making music with women and dudes is like, it felt like a community. That when that song came on, and like it was more so a little bit different because she's a young lady that's reviewing the music, so her energy and just you could tell like some people that you met in the chat already too by just. It was more love, and it was, even though it is a niche and a smaller community, it felt like y'all was all pushing for something that was
for the greater good.
Yeah,
for everybody.
Yeah, and so I felt that, and so that's when I thought like this would be dope to talk about, because imagine building those up. Like imagine you in that community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You tapping in every week, and then you find another 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And now you just build. You get your name in these small communities where now when you drop music, it's like and it's reciprocation. Like you gotta play to play. That price which she's sharing for her audience is very, very reasonable. So it's like, I think that's very, very a great way to kind of build a fan base, and not only that, get real good feedback.
Yeah, I agree. And I want to thank you for pushing me. You definitely pushed me. I was gonna make that move, but
cap.
No, that is not cap.
I was cap.
Babe, I was gonna make the move, but you pushed me off sooner than later.
You know why? All right.
You pushed me off sooner than later.
I'm gonna say this. I know you.
And you knew I wasn't gonna just be watching forever.
And we would have been waiting for a long. It would have been next year.
No, stop it.
See, it would have been, but it's love though, because it all worked out how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been done next year.
But I'm very happy at the result, because now you got 2 other songs that you're working on, and there's some people in that community that you're about to do a song with.
Yeah, so let's tap into that a little bit. So I've been watching these live music reviews, these people that do live music reviews. It's about a good 3 people that I tap into that they do this frequently. And so, I tap in, I'm listening to the artists, the people submitting their music. And so it's a few people, very few, maybe like 3 that caught my ear and my attention. And so I did my due diligence, and, I went to go see if they had other music. I wanted to hear their vibe. I just wanted to hear more. And so I found an artist that I really, really, really want to collab with. I found her in the music community, the live music review community. And I feel like that's how it should be. That's what those small communities are for, is so everyone can discover each other, different people, different sounds of music. And what I like about her music review is it's all genres. It's not just one genre. We have people submitting Spanish music. We have people submitting like super emo music. And I love that, because just how I like to listen to those Spotify playlists of discovering new music or new artists, this is just another form. So
give you that same vibe.
So I was definitely I found this new artist. I reached out. I introduced myself. I'm like, hey, your music is dope. You got a sound. I mean, she had a very, very, very small following, but sometimes you can't look at that. You got to look at what you hear. You got to listen to what you hear. What sounds good.
It's never about that. It's never about the initial numbers. It's about, can you see value between both of you guys working together?
I agree.
And even before that, it's really, do you just genuinely love the music?
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people look at the numbers first. They're number based. I'm not number based, because I know what type of potential we could take it. And that's what I was looking at listening to with her music. But I know a lot of people focus on the numbers, and
those are the people that focus on numbers. A lot of times they don't even really know it's hot.
Yeah.
Because when you always going off numbers could be
like misleading in a
yeah,
sense.
you know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you're doing it how you're doing it, you're going off a feeling.
The vibe.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the best way. So you're right. Yeah, she probably, don't have a big following, but who's to say that the song you do just becomes magical for both of you guys? If you think about it, y'all both in the same boat because you had a cool following, but
Oh, what you trying to say with my following? Where'd you go?
They came for us, so we reeled in, and that's cool. But I feel like nonetheless, without the following or not, it's all about the music. When you showed me her page and her bio, like, nah, she's definitely cultivating a sound, and you told me she's going to school for music. Mm-hmm. So it's like right now she's learning the fundamentals.
She's learning to be great in music.
Yeah, and so like that's important. Before the numbers or anything, you want to learn the fundamentals.
Yeah.
And so that's what I like about that situation is that we ain't really jacking that. I think you guys, based off the song you made last night, I think if she slides on it, you guys could be very, very cohesive on the track and to see where it go.
Yeah. So I found her from the live music review, and we also found another artist that I'm trying to tap into. We found her on a whole different music live.
This is like months ago.
Like her sound been crazy. Like, yeah, she's only 16. She's young. She's
in her bag.
She's in her bag, but I see like
the potential.
Definitely.
And once again, her following probably not crazy.
No.
But it's a feeling when you press play, right?
When you press play, it's just the vibe, the music. You can feel it. So, yeah. So
that's a segue. Let's play the artist that we came across months ago right now, so they can kind of hear that, and then we can go a little bit more in depth about a couple other things. But
all right, let's do it. So, long story short, her name is Space Lover. She's a 16-year-old female artist, and her music fits the title of her name. So without further ado, let's get into Focus. This is by Space Lover. Wish it was louder, but we probably gotta work on her mix.
No.
But it has like that Caribbean, like real like Caribbean vibe. I feel like. And the crazy part about it, she does everything in BandLab.
Yeah, that's the fire part. I think that was the thing that kind of really made me like, damn, like it's a different time right now. Like a lot of these kids is really using the technology to their advantage, and that's what I noticed with her is that BandLab. A lot of these apps, they're giving you. Let's run this back. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to make some minor adjustments, but I want you guys to hear this now.
Space Lover, Focus. Let's get it.
Now, so I was saying BandLab though.
I love how she plays with the vocals.
Yes, she got great melodies in her tone. Is this considered Afrobeat?
Could be, yeah.
It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's something that's like elevator music. You walk in and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, what's this? Real calm, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like long, you on the freeway, you just sit back riding. It's that playlist. It's that music.
Yeah, man. Band lab though. A lot of kids just tapping in on the band lab.
And it sounded good.
I need to go home. You're important. You're important to me, but baby, you must just tell. I wish I had noticed.
Mix is on point.
But you're controlling. Girl, your love is poison. I feel like your heart is frozen. Oh, well, drink you under control.
So my question is, when you first heard this, what was your initial reaction? You didn't see no numbers. You just heard this in the review, right? So what was your initial reaction when you came across this song?
This song particular, this is not one of the best songs that I've heard for her. It's kind of like a different vibe for her from the other music that I've heard. But when I heard this, I was like, oh, I think the name is Perfect Focus. It's like real, like just chill vibe, just sit back, just relax. But her other music that really caught my attention is just real. I call it melodic trap.
Mm-hmm.
Melodic trap.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if that was a genre, she would be in there. And the vibes.
Melodic trap, you guys. There you have it.
Melodic trap, yeah.
That sounds like a playlist itself.
They do, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to put that for somebody to take it out. Huh. But yeah, man. Space Lover, shout out to Space Lover. I hope we could collab. We are working on something. Girl, answer your email. We got the stuff in your email. We got the fire in your email. So definitely looking forward to that. But that's Space Lover, y'all. Founder in
the community, in a small community.
Founder in a small community. And I think it works. I think people should tap into the live music reviews. I definitely want to try
to do more.
Yeah, try doing more, submitting my music. And also I want to review the music too. I think on my TikTok, you're
going to start building that community on that side too?
Yeah.
So is that the new thing? Or is that not the new thing, but is that like
I can sing.
I can see. I think those. I'm gonna just give you the gem. I think those type of things work effectively when you're brutally honest and transparent. So if you do it, don't try to be nice, trying to get
everybody. Well, what I'm gonna do, what my tactic is, I'm gonna go. If I don't like the song, sadly, I'm gonna go in and let them know I don't like the song. But also, I'm gonna show them or tell them about something that I do like about the song. Hopefully there's something else I like about the song.
Like what they can build off of.
Exactly. I think when you come into reviews and you just, this is weak. And then that's it. That's not critique. That's not that's not helping them get better, basically. That's just saying you don't like it. And I mean, music is subjective. Like you could like it, the other person could love it. So by keeping it brutally honest, yes, but at the same time, giving them, what's the word? Constructive criticism?
Yeah, that's what that is. But it's like you said, maybe it's a way how you do it. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely, you gotta straddle that line of like, sometimes you gotta low key go hard though.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. But also at the same time, find something.
I like Timbaland's music review.
Yeah, I feel like he does that. Timbaland does that. But there have been times when he just like, this is whack. And then he hit him with the sound.
I mean, and I feel like that's cool. What's wrong with that?
I mean, when you're Timbaland, you can do that.
See, you going into this wrong. It's not about just because
it's not about the person.
No, it's about just being honest.
Yeah. I mean, I
If you see some potential, yes, chime in. I don't like it, but this, and this I do like. But if you don't see that and you trying to be like,
I'm not gonna go deep and find that if it's not there.
If it's not there, because now you kind of faking it, and now it's like you kind of being detrimental to the art. You handicapping the artist, because now he thinking, oh, this shit lit, like whoopty whoop, and now it ain't even nowhere near lit. It's not that. So like Timberland, whoever it is, just be honest. That's what we need with art. Great art comes with transparency.
Yeah.
Because guess what? When he leave your chat room and he go somewhere else and he do it, let's say he come to my music review, I'm Timberland. That shit ain't it, bro.
Yeah,
keep working.
Yeah, keep working. That's positive.
But,
keep working.
I mean, you try to make it seem like that's not like you.
No. That's good. That's good feedback right there. Keep working.
Keep working, man. I mean, that's what this shit is about. Keep working until you get something that stick.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I could do that. And I think I really enjoy, like,
I can see you doing it.
Just listening to people's music and finding new artists and collab. I think that's the fun part for me. Even though I haven't done it as much, I feel like I would really love that and like it, is working with other artists. Especially artists who, they're not focused on, I don't know if they're focused on that, but they don't have a big following. And I feel like we can build together. We can help each other, build each other up musically.
And I don't know, man. It's something about, I've just been taking a step back the last couple months and just seeing how you women be rocking. It's different, man. Niggas be too much ego. I mean, I'm not saying the women don't have it either, but I just seen the little small communities that you've been tapping into. And the ladies,
it's a little bit easier.
Y'all working together. It seemed like a little bit more. I'm pretty sure y'all had y'all little catty ones. But now I really truly love that, because I feel like, I could see how things can move a lot faster when you're a lady that's serious about what she's doing. You still got to be serious. You still got to show up every day. You still got to put the work in. But when you got all those attributes and you start tapping into these communities, I could see you could build a very, very niche fan base very fast by using these communities. Like, I really truly see it.
Definitely. Definitely. And there's some communities, they're not as big as Timberland's, but they have a nice little following of people that tap in. Most of them that I've been seeing, they average, around 30, 40 people alive. And that's good. I feel like doing so many of those, it'll start to add up. You'll reach more people.
But it's what you do after it. See, so this was what people don't understand. This is, to me, the genius part. And this is what I was instantly on, like, after. You strip it down and you repurpose it. Now imagine you got 10 of those videos out of people organically and naturally reviewing your song.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna seem like a movement. Like, what is this? Like, why I'm not in tune?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's really what it's about. It's about that. It's not yes, it is the initial pay to whatever price and get that feedback, but it's to repurpose it so other people could see the feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the cheat code. If you're looking for a gym, that's the gym that I would give y'all. Yes, the initial reaction was dope. We definitely felt that energy, but taking that energy and repurposing it and placing it in different areas, that's what's going to bring.
So basically creating your own content just from doing those submissions to those music reviews. That's another way to build your small community.
Yeah, you like building that catalog around the song that you're trying to push to the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got 10 influencers, we can call them influencers at this point. We got 10 different influencers playing this one song, and if the song is really like that, 9 times out of 10, every chat room is going to have those similar responses.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now it's like, okay, what you did was you just showed the world that you went out and did a focus group in these 10 rooms, and it was all great reviews.
Yeah, definitely. And another thing too, to building a community is starting your own playlist. I feel like, and pushing your own playlist, because people want to get discovered more, and I feel like being in playlists is another way to get discovered more. So
The
how do you feel
playlist is
about
cool. I think the playlist is cool, but I think the playlist is cool once you build that credibility of the playlist is cool. You do that as you, especially when you start making music, but don't just think that's gonna pop overnight.
Oh yeah, no.
You have to build that credibility of your ear and what you're trying to cultivate in the fan base. But I say yes, you're right. You do want to start that, because little by little, as you add these songs up, people are gonna start to see your vibe and what you like to listen to and what you enjoy, you know what I'm saying, writing to. So yes, the playlist is definitely vital, but nonetheless, like, definitely proud of you from last night. I think that was the first time you stayed up and really was like, nah, let's get this done. So you got the first song done. I was like, you got the other one ready? He was like, yeah, I'm ready. And nonetheless, knocked them both out. And so that's showing me more and more that you're taking this serious. And I think the universe is going to reward you
reciprocate, yeah.
in time, in due time. So,
and that's how you know you like to do something too, when you don't want to go to sleep. Like, you want to, like I said, I could stay up all night and do this. Like,
and she definitely said that, and I was like, oh.
And literally laid in the bed and couldn't go to sleep after I laid those, because it was just like, it was still playing in my ear. Like, oh shoot, I got some hits.
It's fun, huh? Even listening to them today, got a mix.
So I'm excited for you guys to tap in and hear it. I'm excited for these artists that I want to collab with to hit me back. This is the frustrating part, y'all, because it's like, we done made the bop. Now I need y'all to check into your emails and, but I'm not going to rush greatness, because it's definitely, the music is great. I think you guys are going to love it. And
you just anxious.
I'm just anxious. See? I feel like you. Remember when you used to be like, come on. Like,
well, that's because you understand what takes the energy motion takes energy to move. So you're in a state right now where you want the motion to just start moving.
Yeah.
So the energy can start flowing, so people can hear it more and more. It's like you said, you put out Zaddy, that's a single, but you ready to put out an EP.
I'm ready to put out an EP, y'all. My first EP. I think that's why I'm so excited, because whenever you do something for the first time, it's pretty incredible feeling. So
I think it's gonna be you in 3-4 different bags.
I love being in different bags.
You definitely in a couple different bags on this one. But that's great, because you showcasing your versatility off the rip. You like, well, I can get in this bag, I can get in this bag. And
that was one of the artists that I'm wanting to collab with. She asked me, she said, "Is this your style of music?" And so that question kind of like confused me in a sense. But I'm like, I guess other artists, they do stick to one style of music, but I hit her back. I'm like, nah, I make music off of how I feel. So I'm very versatile. And so I thought that was funny how, she said, is this your style of music? Oh.
I mean, just because, like you said, most artists go into it like with like a
tunnel vision type.
Yeah, and it's like, when you really think about music is like getting dressed. Who wears the same outfit
exactly
every day?
You give me some.
Niggas got a closet for the clothes, bro. I'm trying to be Homer Simpson.
And one thing about me, I've always gotten compliments. People have since I've been in high school, people have always gave me compliments of, you look different every day. You always have a different style every day. Like, I love that, because you don't never know what type of style I'm gonna pop up with, what I'm gonna surprise you with. And so people at work, they always say that too. Like what type of style we gonna get today? So I like to translate that into my music, because it's gonna keep it fun for the listeners. You don't know what type of music I'm gonna drop next.
And keep it fun for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's for me. But I want to but when I make my music, I want other people
to feel that too. But that's how they gonna feel it, because when you music is energy. So when you having fun with it, it's going. I played the song for 7 when she got in the car.
What'd she say?
She said, "That's mommy," and I said, "That's mommy." She said, "Yeah, that's mommy." She said, "I like it." I was like, "Okay, that's a check." And so she felt the energy. You know what I'm saying? So once again, it's like that's what it's about, man. It's about that smile reciprocating to the world. And then, like on the music review, the first 3 seconds, what did she say on the review?
Oh, she said, "Are you kidding me?" Like, yeah, but dancing the whole time. Like, are you kidding me? I love that.
So there you have it. That's today's topic. Just build with small communities, man. Start small and just kind of like, cultivate. Don't be afraid to get in the comments and build relationships with other artists and work together and just see what you guys can create. Don't look at the numbers, go off the feeling. That's key. The numbers are fleeting. Energy and feeling is what's reality. And so and I love that you on that. So
definitely. And don't be scared to jump off the ledge. That's another thing.
Yeah,
jump off the ledge.
I mean, honestly, that's I think honestly, I don't want to go too, but I think it's a personality trait.
Yeah, because you've always jumped off the edge.
I push everybody off. You around me, you ain't safe.
I feel like I conservatively jump off edges.
Yeah, and it's like that's like nah, bro. But you know what that is? That right there will have you will watch your whole life pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you'll watch things that you'll look back at a certain age and you'll be like, damn, I want to do that. I want to do that because you was timid. You kept looking at the water, but you never wanted to jump off. A lot of artists do that. And I feel like one thing about me, when I come around, I'm pushing niggas off. They're gonna be hot at me sometime, but then a lot of times they feel like how you felt last night.
But you only push them off because you know their potential.
Yeah, I mean, and that's because I know like the number one rule to this shit is confidence.
Yeah.
Once I push you off, 2 things gonna happen. Either you're gonna learn how to swim or you're gonna drown. But you're not gonna drown because I know how to swim. So if I see you drowning, I'm gonna come save you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, while you sitting there being scared, nah, bro, we're gonna hit this, we're gonna hit the water together. Let's see how it go. And we definitely got 2 on the way. So shout out to Lika. Stay tuned. We'll be back tomorrow. And
submit the music, y'all. We also want to review the music live on here too. So submit your music, submit it in the email. We actually do have one submission. You wanna tap into that one?
Let's get it.
Before we get off. So we do have one submission. Keep submitting. Let's jump into, let's see. This is Profound. This is called, what is this? What's Changed? Shout out to Profound. He's definitely submitted some more music before. So let's tap in and see how this one is.
not where I wanna be. I'm trying to be out where the sun will be. I'm trying to spread all of this love like pollen and bees, but y'all keep confronting me. I'm tired of hate, I just want the love, but y'all lumberjacking my sanity. Fuck it, I look for serenity. Are shooting me down just like Kennedy.
I like the lyrics.
Might be the remedy. Taxing my organs with Hennessy. You don't give a fuck about my legacy. I might as well die for my enemies. I go see my mama with heaven sees. So maybe it's hell when I go. Cause me and the devil share everything. I'm biting the bullet, I'm wide awake. I pray to the Lord for my soul to take. I'm screaming for help, but my words are fake. It's so hard for a man to express his pain. We wither away just like holidays. Gotta tuck it away just for other days. Then we die with the burden we couldn't say. This equality shit isn't fair to play. When I'm gone, you realize I couldn't say.
So the beat is not something you can let it ride a little bit, but the beat is basically it's all right. I feel like once again, like the last song he submitted, he's carrying a lot of these songs because the concept is dope, the lyrics are dope, but the production is not really there for me. I think if he puts better beat selection around this, it definitely could be more moving. Because he like I said before, you could rap. The concepts, the things you talk about is definitely relevant. It sticks. You can feel it. But I just feel like the beats that you're choosing, it doesn't really complement your messaging. But the messaging is hard. So I don't know what you could take from that, but that's at least my sentiment on what I felt. Because the first couple seconds I was in it, but
yeah,
I feel like it was like,
for me, the intro getting up to your first verse or even the first hook, it was a little bit long. I seen it. The song really didn't get started until about 48 seconds in, and I feel like that's a bit long. Yeah. Go has a rule where, the first 7 seconds, you got to catch them people. It took us 48 seconds to get to the main, to get to the show. And I think that's a little bit too long, but definitely lyrics are on point. Just from your type of music that you submitted last time, you definitely you tell a story in your music and it's very emotional, which is good. That's fine. However,
but I'm not to cut you off, but let me tell you, Biggie was a great storyteller, right? He's probably one of the best. But if you look at Biggie's production, that's what kept us listening to the story. Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. Yes, the word that flow is contagious, but it's really the beat too. That beat was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you gotta find when you talking and telling stories, you gotta find those beats where it's like, you can ride those pockets and you can, you know what I'm saying? So
I feel like the BPM was way too slow.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I think it's it's just the production, it's just the beat. Your beat selection for the last two haven't been the best, but nonetheless, what I would take from that is your rapping skills are up to par. So I would just find
maybe if I try, telling your story on an up-tempo beat, like you can still keep that emotion and that rawness in there, but a more up-tempo beat. I feel like just with the emotions and that slow dragging beat, it just didn't help the song.
Yeah.
Your lyrics were the best part of the song. So keep working. You're going to get there because we hear it. And I hope these tips and what we're saying, we hope it helps you or anybody else that's watching, that's taking notes. But this is what we like to do. This is what, I'm trying to get on TikTok and do some more, So tap in, submit the music. Let's keep doing this. Let's keep helping each other. Let's keep helping as a community. And yeah, man, that wraps up today's episode. And tap in tomorrow. Submit the music. Let us know. Comment down below. What's up? And we out.